Hello, everybody. Let's talk about culture vulture and the obsession of liking another country's culture that you try to imitate that and also try to look like them just because you like that culture and want to be part of that culture. So we all know what transgender is. So basically, people they go under the knife and they try to a man try to look like a woman, and but it cannot be actually a woman and a woman going on a knife and trying to be like a man, but can it not like fully a man actually a man. It's just they're trans. Now there's a thing called trans racial. Now I want to tell you guys regarding a culture vulture and a person named Oli London, who is a British citizenship, uh, who is a trans man, who is who was a young girl. She was bullied when she was younger, and when she got older, she got the opportunity to. She lived in South Korea for a year or two, and she was a big fan of the culture and how when she was since she was bullied and at the British, but in South Korea, how they treated her, she wanted she was like surprised and she wanted to be part of the culture and she was a fan of K-pop and she went under the knife 30 plus times just to try to look like this guy. Park Jimin or Jimin, one of the members of the famous new generation K-pop group BTS, known as Bangtan. So Oli London did surgery and in the streets of in England, wherever she lived, Oli London lived after the gender and racial uh, African British woman passed by her and called her out for being a culture vulture and cultural appropriation, saying no matter how many times you have surgery, you cannot be a Korean. And Oli London, she act just like how people who are trans they behave. You better call me a man. You better call me a woman, or else you're transphobic. we're just calling you out. We're just calling you for what you actually are. I mean, if you are born a guy, you're a guy, and if you're born a girl, you're a woman. There's no way you can actually physically change that. Even the chromosomes that we have in our body, and also and detransitions. Even if you try to get your private parts back, it's just yeah, you can't have kids. You can't get someone pregnant. That same thing. So after Oli London had that argument with that African British woman, so word got around. So BTS Army, they've found out. The Koreans, they found out. Asians found out. Everyone in the world found out about Oli London doing cultural appropriation and being a culture vulture, and so Oli London yeah, did detransitioning and is back to being just a British citizen. But the only good thing with being trans is Oli London is responsive, is making sure young kids are not groomed into being a trans. It's up to you, not getting forced by someone who can't. Uh, don't have control of your body until you're officially an adult out of age. So that stuff. But there have been Americans who they are big fans of like a country like Thailand, and they literally go in under the knife, just like Oli London did. And look at me, I'm a Thailand person, and when called out for being a culture vulture, those people will call these people for being racist. When technically that person is being a culture vulture, and there's absolutely no way Thailand will accept you, because you're trying to like, we're Asian, and are you trying? You're literally trying to make fun of us, like you are clearly American, a U.S. citizen. Stop trying to pretend that like you're one of us when you are not. It's one thing from compared from living in a country, which the next person I'm going to mention is Ilya Belyakova, who is he is a Russian Korean. He had a fascination with Korean culture, and he took a citizenship test, unlike Oli London, and he is officially a Korean citizen. He kept his name, although one time he tried to visit Japan, and the person checking a passport over in Japan, they're not on the Korean side, but on the Japan side, in the Tokyo airport. So, white man Ilya Belyakov, but citizenship says Korean. So they would think like the passport is like stolen or something. So there's also another person who is also a person, Fabian Yun, who is a French fashion model, and also is now permanent resident of South Korea. He works in a museum. He's the one, the curator, who like the guide who leads people around and explaining all the Korean history. So back from like the really old days, like the centuries ago, when we when there was no Korea, it was just a whole bunch of kingdoms split together, and there were like five, and then there were like seven back then, and then there was three, and then there was Korea, and then there was USA and Soviet Union, but it had and now we have North and South Korea. So he would be explaining all the history and at the and anything that is in the museum. So yeah, he knows more than me. So although his actual name is Fabien Yves Jérôme Corbino, so he just changed his last name to a Korean name, but he still keeps his first name Fabien. Now, and also people, if you really want to be influenced, there's a person. PewDiePie, Felix Kjellberg, Sweden YouTuber, gamer, blogger. He had an interest in Japanese culture, and he immigrated over there, and he's married to a Japanese woman. Haven't had family there. So if you are interested in a certain culture and in a certain country, my highest recommendation, as a person who has also immigrated from South Korea to Canada, and I'm still living. I still have my name, my real name, my biological name. Yeah, I would highly recommend that you can immigrate to that country that you are a big fan of, so you can experience that. Or live there for like a year or two, and then decide if you want to like immigrate or stay in where you are. That's up to you.